In P3 just now, we've been talking a lot about subtraction, about how subtraction works, particularly for double-digit subtraction. I'm going to go through a couple of ways we've taught, a couple of ways we've learned in class, so you can see at home things that work with you, things that your son or daughter have shown that aren't familiar to you, and how you can choose the best one for your son or daughter. Initially with subtraction, we began with single-digit subtraction, but I'm going to jump into double-digit subtraction right away. The first row here are examples of how we went from mental math to vertical subtraction and how they are linked and how we can talk about both together. First of all, we can look at the units here as going together, and the tens here is going together as well. It then becomes just a straightforward single-digit subtraction. 6 take away 0 is 6, 7 take away 3 is 4. The next question is the same thing again, single-digit subtraction. 6 take away 6 is 0, 7 take away 3 is 4. The next note doesn't work. I can't look at this one and say, okay, 6 take away 7, because there isn't an answer unless you go beyond to negative numbers, which we're not dealing with yet. In this example, what I talked about with the kids is looking for a pattern. 76 take away 36 is 40. 76 take away 37, I'm taking away one more. So my answer has to be one less. Without doing any figuring out, any working out at all, I can think about it without writing down all the regrouping or carrying or borrowing that you do with subtraction here, and I'll get my answer to be 39. I'll get my answer to be 39 because the last answer was 40. 76 take away 36 is 40, 76 take away 37 is 39. I'm taking away more. And next question again, I could look at the pattern. I'm taking away one more again. My answer was 40, my answer was 39, my answer now has to be 38. So what I'm doing is I'm using things that I know, which is taking away 36 to get 40, to find out the answers to what I don't know. Taking away 38 gets me 38. The next one is, as it happens, then is 37 is my answer because of the pattern that I've already developed. The other way to do double-digit subtraction is by the regrouping method, which I'll show just a second here. First of all, 5 take away 5 again, reminding you of the units is 0, and here this would get me 3 for the tens. The next one here, which is the method you've likely seen before, 2 take away I cannot do, so I'll steal from my tens. I'll leave 1 10 left over. I'll give the 10 to my 2 units. I now have 12 take away 8, which I can do. 12 take away is 4. 1 take away 1 is 0. Same idea here. 3 take away I can't do. I'll steal from my tens. I'll leave behind 5 tens. I now have 13 take away 8, and that's 5. 5 take away 5 is 0. In this example here, I have stealing from my tens. There's 3 tens left. 15 take away 8 is 7, 3 take away 1 is 2, and the last one for this row. 4 take away 6 I can't do again. I'll steal from the 10, I'll get 14, 6 tens are left, 14 take away 6 is 8, and 6 take away 2 is 4. Now, depending which way you want to go with here for what you like, what you know, either one there is fine. But beyond this, we've also looked at using manipulatives. And you'll see at the sides here, there's 1 to 6 on one side over here. On this side I have 7 through to 10, which you can almost see all of it there. What we've done in class is we've built numbers up first of all. So if I say that the question is 63 take away 22, I'll build it up with the pictures that I have. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 63, there's my 3 here. I'm taking away 22. In this example here, I can take away tenths first, or units first. I'll take away my units first though, just for ease sake. There's my 2 gone there, and I'm taking away 2 tens as well. I'll go from this side, leaving with 1, 2, 3, 4 tens, and 1 unit. 4 tens is 40, and 1 is 41 is my answer. There's one idea there. A second idea though that I can do, if you chose instead, is to show both of the pictures, both of the numbers. So I have a different question of 77 take away 45. I'm not again regrouping yet, just to show it without worrying about that yet. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, squeezing it in, 70, oops, 77, sorry. Take away 45, 10, 20, 30, 40, and my 5 again. There we go. 45. Now I can see perhaps more clearly for the learner, these 10s are knocked out, these 10s are knocked out, these ones are knocked out, these ones are knocked out. There's 1, 2, 3 10s left over. And my units here, I can take my 5, should be on top. 1 second. There we go. And you'll see how many are left over at the end there. There's 2 left over. 1, you get there 2. So 2 units altogether. 1, 2, 3 10s and 2 more is 32 is my answer. That's one way we can do it. The second method with this manipulatives when I have the idea of regrouping in it, is to combine units and tens. So make a smaller number this time. Let's do 32 take away 17. 10, 20, 30, and 2. Taking away 17. Here's my 7 there. So now in this example here, I can take off the 10s that are quickly removed. But I can't have my 7 units cover up my 2 because it's too much. So I suggested to the learners is to do this. Make it a 10 and a 12. It's still 22 left over. When I have my 7 now, my 7 now over top, I can see how much is left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units, and 10 makes 15 is my answer. It's another way to do it. Using the physical things here, I can show how the 10 units are interacting. It's another way. A further method we've used in class, and we have used these all so far, is to use a number line. This is a way of showing how numbers change in terms of value from left to right or right to left. In this case here, by taking away, we'll go from right to left. So another question might be 63 take away 21. I'll start here with 63. I'll start hopping along in 10s to take away. So 10, 20, and 1. What has to happen as well as that, though, I have to mark in where I end up when I'm taking away my 10, taking away my 10, and taking away 1. 63 take away 10 is 53. 53 take away 10 is 43. And 1 take away, 43 take away 1 is 42, which is the answer. Another example you could do there. I'll draw the line at the bottom here. Could be again with that regrouping idea without having to bother about the vertical subtraction, but you might see it later on too. Is 41 take away 28. in this example now, it might involve some counting, which isn't the end of the world. 41, take away 10, 20, and 8. So here I have taking away 10, here I have take away 10 again, here I have take away 8. So it's 31, 21, 21 take away 8 is 13. If it happens at that point that the learners are going, okay, let's count 8 back, that's an okay thing. That's another method again for doing with the subtraction number line. And the last method we've used so far in the work is the addition number line for subtracting, which might sound very strange, but hopefully it will make sense in just a second. If my question is 72 take away 41, let's say first 41. I'm going to start here at 41. Now I'm going to jump up to the next 10. I'm going to find out what the next 10 is and count how many more I need. The next 10 is 50. Now I'm going to go to the 10 closest to 72. That's less than 72. In this case it's 70. And last I'm going to move to 72, which is a much less jump. So I have here a hop. I have here a bigger jump, and here a small hop. Now it's a case of finding out how much is this, how much is here. 41 plus something is 50. In this case it's plus 9. 50 plus something is 70. In this case it's plus 20. And 70 plus something is 2. In this case it is, sorry, 70 plus something is 72. In this case it's plus 2. Altogether 20 plus 2 plus 9, or 9 plus 2 plus 20, whichever way you want to go around doing it, makes 31. And the answer here is 31. And the other way of just, as another question to do here for your adding number line, when it would involve regrouping, could be 91 take away 36. So I start again at 36. And I think to myself, what's the next 10 more than 36 is 40. What's the 10 less than 91? I don't mean what's 10 less than 91. I mean what is the 10 that is less than 91? It's 90. And the next number, of course, the answer I'm getting to is 91. Now again I start the jump. It's 40 to 90 to 91. The jumps aren't to scale. That's not the issue about how big your hops are. It's just a case of this is where I'm moving. This is a plus here, it's a plus here, it's a plus there. Here I have plus 4. Here, that's a plus 50. Of course, that would be counted by your center dot to be 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. That's 5 times is 50. And the last one here is plus 1. Altogether I have 50 and 4 and 1, or 1 and 4 and 50, whichever you want to do, makes 55. And the answer here is 55. I hope that helps somewhat with regard to subtraction with the different methods we've used. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 methods there we've used in class. Please don't think you have to know them all. Please try and get one that makes sense to you and your son or daughter. One that they like, one that you like. It's what it's all about, making it easy in math. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.